What if I told you the 2026 Mercedes Benz GLE 580 4MATIC SUV is actually more powerful than the Mercedes AMG GLE 53 Coupe? Because this GLE 580 is powered by a 4-liter V8 biturbo engine producing a staggering 510 horsepower and also 538 pound-feet of torque. Definitely has more peak power and more output compared to the GLE 53 Coupe. We're going on a test drive. Now here we have a V8, 510 horsepower, 538 pound-feet of torque. All this power goes through the 9-speed transmission, and 0 to 60 in this GLE 580 is 4.3 seconds. Believe it or not, this GLE 580 smokes the GLE 53 AMG because that car does 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. But this is definitely faster. We have a V8 compared to a GLE 53 AMG, which has a 3-liter inline 6 with mild hybrid, which produces about 429 horsepower. Power domes on the hood are standard. This car has LED high performance headlights. I wish it had the multi-beam lights, but it does not. For comparison's sake, this GLE 450 on the side does have the multi-beam LED lights right here, but these are just regular LED high performance headlights. This car has the AMG line exterior design pattern, which means we have very aggressive air intakes, finish in high gloss black, because this car also has the AMG night package, which means we have all these high gloss black elements. The Mercedes star pattern design, a more aggressive front fascia in this GLE. Active distance electronic systems, radar systems right here. Check out the rear design here. You can see we have the GLE 580 insignia on the left hand side and 4MATIC on the right, just like a standard GLE. And for comparison's sake, in terms of pricing, this GLE 580 is priced at $109,000. Fuel economy is 15 in the city, 21 in the highway, combined is 18. And we have the manufacturer Moonlight White Metallic on the exterior. And overall, fantastic looking car in this GLE 580. Let's go on a night drive and really feel the power coming from this GLE 580. First things first, I'm just gonna adjust the seat. Looks like someone really tall was sitting back here. And one of the things is, hey Mercedes,
how can I help?
set ambient light to red. We'll go ahead and adjust the driver themes into this, and also set the car to the sport mode. Wow, it sounds amazing in this car. The other thing we'll do right here is to switch to the info menu and set the theme to engine. And right off the bat, the car feels actually slightly heavy. I love the sound of the V8. It's just a growl in this car. So you're not going to be disappointed if you buy this GLE 580, but let's see how it drives. It's got a ton of power. Now, again, since we're comparing this GLE 580 to a GLE 53, even though the GLE 53 is more sporty, right? It's more agile, is meant for a sporty drive experience, has a good suspension. This is by far even faster than that, which is pretty amazing. Good brakes. I believe the front discs are perforated just for cooling, but feels fantastic. You know, one of those things that you notice once you start to drive a ton of these cars is Mercedes has a very unique way of powering these SUVs, right? You'd expect this engine to be in a GLE 53, but it's not. I guess the model number GLE 580 signifies as a V8, and it's really quick. Not a ton of road noise. Has good soundproofing around the cabin. I can barely hear any noise or feedback from outside, with the exception of the roaring of the engine. Very comfortable seats, very soft suspension. Even in the sport mode, it's fantastic to drive this car. Yeah, for sure, you know, 0 to 60 is 4.3 seconds. It might be very surprising if you had these cars on a drag race, you know, GLE 53 to the GLE 580. You'd be surprised. It looks like a regular SUV, but it just takes off. Something else you notice, a very good looking steering wheel right here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the lights inside here. Very thick, with a flat bottom design. We have the grab handlebar right here, all the bells and whistles you'd expect in a GLE, with the exception of the drive units right here on either quadrant, lower section of the steering wheel. That's something you notice. I love the leather inside, very soft. Very comfortable seats with thigh support as well, heated as well as cooled seats, power memory seats as well. Love the wood trim up here. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the other light here. That's a reading light, and so you can see here we have it's actually pretty decent reading lights, accessories, and good symmetry in this car. This is a third generation MBUX infotainment system, which is fully touchscreen. You have this car does have augmented reality navigation, because this is a pinnacle trim GLE. The reason why you know it's a pinnacle trim, there is a groove on the upper dash for the head-up display system. So I'm gonna adjust. If I swipe up on the touch sensitive controls on the left hand side of the steering wheel, you can adjust and you select, say, the sport. That is sport. That's how it looks. I'm gonna go right through here and just give the car some good amount of power. See how it drives. Yeah, it is quick, definitely quick. So I think the price point is a bit of a conundrum, right? It's a GLE 580. It's not an AMG. It's 109,000. I believe a GLE 53 is about 95,000 for a well-built GLE. So you have to consider, are you going to compromise on the price? This is more roomy. I think this GLE is a third row seat GLE. I'm going to stop right here and step outside and show you guys the third row option. Let's go to this parking, because we do have some lighting out here. I'm gonna park right here in front of this building, and let's take a look. I think this is a third row seat GLE. I'm gonna turn on the lights and let's take a look. So on this is what we have here. We have this two-tone seat configuration on the leather upholstery. Very nice, comfortable seats. Love the perforations, multi-contour seats as well. I don't know if we have massage. Let's take a look. On the comfort menu, we don't have massage, but we do have seat kinetics, which means we have lumbar support for the passenger as well as the driver. And let's step to the back and take a look here. And yes, this is a third row seat option GLE. So definitely a fantastic bar compared to a GLE 53 AMG. You have third row seat options. So if I move these out of the way, show you how this looks here. Okay, so that's the third row seat configuration, which is nice in terms of space. And yep, that's the third row seat option configuration. The other thing is we have heated seats in the back. Burmester Heinz speaker system, love the wood trim, 64 colors ambient lights throughout the cabin, Mercedes Benz illumination on the door sill. And this is the seat configuration. More than enough legroom, about an inch at the front. This seat is actually pulled all the way back. We have accessory lights up here and good seats. Cup holders will be down here. And that's the interior of the GLE. And one thing I'm going to do is go to the back and check out the storage on the trunk. And here we have it. This is just paperwork and some first aid kits. I'm going to stuff it here in the back. And that's pretty much it. Third row seat, GLE. Overall, fantastic looking car. Manufacture, moonlight white on the exterior. It's a good option in this GLE. And let's check out the size of the rear tires. 325 35 R22. These are 22-inch rims. Very wide tires at the back. AMG forged. Side running boards right here. Chrome door handles, black side mirror housings. And then on the front discs, they are perforated. And also sitting on AMG forged rims with the silver brake calipers. And the size of the front is 280 40 R22. Yes, 285 40 R22. And that's the side perspective in your GLE 580. So on a scale of 1 to 10, guys, let me know if you'd rather buy this car or you'd rather buy the 2026 AMG GLE 53 Coupe. Until next time, guys, stay positive. Peace.